Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing the 2015 NBA playoffs right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Joe gave us a very interesting analysis, actually, of the series odds for this series, giving the opinion that, he doesn't think the Pelicans are going to upset, but he doesn't like the way the Warriors are constructed for playoff betting value. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, thanks so much for being back with us.
Thank you for having me, Peter Loshak.
All right, the game one lines. The Warriors right now minus 11.5 or 12. The total's 204.5. Golden State was an awesome bet in the beginning of the year, but then just 16 and 19 ATS over their last 35. And when I looked at this one, 204.5, we know that sometimes defense and slower paces come into play in the playoffs. But I was thinking if I had to bet this one, maybe the over 204.5. What's your take on game one lines, Joe?
We agree 100% there, Peter. I actually thought the total would be a little bit higher. Golden State, we know they're number one in the NBA, and talk about this is very impressive. They're number one in the NBA in points per 100 possessions on offense and defense. But New Orleans is a fairly strong number 9 in the NBA at getting 105.4 points per 100 possessions. They're not so good on defense, but as I alluded to in our video where we predicted the series, look, they've got Anthony Davis, one of the absolute best offensive players in the NBA. They're going to go to him more often. This is when star players play a few more minutes. And the one thing that I do not like about Golden State is they're an up-tempo team, which I think will leave them a little bit vulnerable on the defensive end. So we agree here that for teams that are pretty good on offense and for an up-tempo team, the total is relatively low, I think.
Joe Duffy, I like the analysis. Joe Duffy's website, again, offshoreinsiders.com. And he will email you personally if you send him an email, right, Joe?
Yeah. No, and in fact, if people want more details as to what the bounce-back theory is, why it is the good-looking sister, the zigzag, I will email them specific details.
Okay, thanks so much, Joe.